Hello, my name is Diane Duffy. Welcome to this edition of the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide. On today's show, we'll begin by capturing the flag, we'll stop to have a treat, and finally we'll float some fish on Lake Erie. We have a great show in store for you, so stay tuned. We'll be right back after these messages.
If you're looking for a portable, economical boat to fish those hard-to-reach places, then check out the Bass Baby. Molded from impact-resistant polyethylene and conveniently designed to fit into a full-size pickup truck, the Bass Baby is one of the easiest boats to maneuver in and out of the water. To find out more about the Bass Baby, visit the Carey Company at 3003 Wildwood Sample Road in Allison Park, or call 412-486-3388, or check out our website at www.careydocs.com. At Tony Romano's Affordable Karate and Weight Training Center, you can learn to be your best. Offering children and adult classes, group or private lessons from former heavyweight champion, 5th degree black belt master Tony Romano. Plus a complete weight training facility located at 1080 3rd Street in North Versailles, just off US Route 30. Call 412-829-1609 for our introductory special.
Learn to be your best.
You're a duck hunter, and duck hunters know you have to go to the ducks. An express boat can get you there, whether it's down the river, across the lake, or through the timber. With its durable, all-welded aluminum hull and plenty of room for your decoys, guns, and other gear, you can depend on your express boat to take you to the ducks.
If excitement is what floats your boat, then check out the 2001 Lund models at Bob Warren Boat Sales. You'll make a splash with your friends and family with a new Lund boat from Bob Warren Boat Sales. We service most major boats, motors, and trailers. For boat show pricing on Lunds year-round, come to Bob Warren Boat Sales, Route 38 Butler. Call 724-285-5503. Simply the best.
Most of us have heard of the childhood game Capture the Flag. Well, today we're going to show you a more sophisticated version called paintball. Recently, we spent some time at Urban Assault in Bridgeville, where Frank DeBlasio explained the basics of the game.
Today we're at Urban Assault 2 with Frank DeBlasio. Today we're going to talk about paintball. Frank, could you tell us a little bit about the sport of paintball?
Basically, paintball is a game of, a very sophisticated game of capture the flag, just like you used to play when you were kids. What you have is two groups of people on two teams. Object of the game is to capture the other guy's flag in the shortest period of time possible and bring it back to your flag station.
Do you have limits of time?
Yes. On the outdoor fields, we have a 30-minute time limit, typically.
Would you explain to us some of the equipment that you need
Sure.
for the game of paintball?
This is a typical semi-automatic paintball gun. Up front here you have the power source. It's called a 7-ounce Costanair cylinder. And what that means is that it contains 7 ounces of compressed carbon dioxide. Basically, the way this gun operates is that you pull the cocking lever back, aim, pull the trigger. It's as simple as that. Up here is where you keep the paint pellets, and this will hold approximately 130 rounds.
I see.
And the CO2 is good for between 200 and 250 shots.
Wow.
Okay.
This looks like some safety gear.
Yes, yes. It's probably the most important thing in paintball is this item here. This is a top-of-the-line Vents Predator field goggle. As you can see, it's got neoprene foam around the outside to protect your ears as well as the sides of your face. The neoprene is thick enough to take most of the sting out of a paintball hit, but at the same time with these holes, it's thin enough so that you can hear through it as well as not die of asphyxiation, so to speak.
What is this item?
This is a paint grenade. This is called a 2-reservoir paint grenade. Basically what it is it's a rubber tube that is filled with paint, folded in half. Then 2 BBs are inserted in the ends to keep the paint in, pins stuck through it to keep those BBs in. When you go out on the field, you pull the pin, find your target, and you throw it. The impact knocks the BBs out. Thing spins around, covers about 10 to 15 square feet.
Wow.
Okay, and then these two items are self-igniting smoke grenades. This larger one covers about 40,000 cubic feet, and this is 20,000 cubic feet. Typically,
sort of a smoke screen or a...
Yes. Typically, it's used to cover a team's movements, or used as a diversion, or something of that nature. Okay, these are the paintballs themselves, and they're 68 caliber in size, which is basically 0.68 inches across. These particular paint pellets are made by a company by the name of RP Sure down in Florida. RP Sure is the same company that encapsulates a lot of the pharmaceuticals for some of the big pharmaceutical chains. For example, Tylenol gel caps are made in the same factory as the paint pellets.
Oh my, these seem to be a lot harder than the Tylenol gel caps.
Yes, they certainly are.
Pack a punch.
But the shell itself is made out of the same material, which is basically gelatin, and the fill inside is a vegetable oil-based fill. It's all completely biodegradable, non-staining, and basically, you know, after a good rain, you can't even tell we've been out here.
Is it washable from clothes?
Yes. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't wear your tuxedo out here, but you know, for the most part, yes, it will come out of any of your clothes.
That's excellent.
And even though they feel very hard, they're designed to break on impact, and you'd be surprised how little pressure sometimes can break these.
Oh, really? What would it cost to get started in paintballing?
If you wanted to rent the equipment?
Yeah, just say somebody that wanted to try it.
Well, typically most fields provide rental equipment. Whether it be semi-automatics like this or other types of guns. They also have what are called pump guns, which are a pump action, similar to a pump action shotgun. Typical field rental fee would be $20 per person for a small group, under 20 people. If you have a large group over 20 people, most fields give you a discount anywhere between $5 and $6.
I've heard that somewhere.
Which means you're down to about $14 or $15 per person. Usually that gets you all the safety equipment, a gun, and anywhere between 4 and 6 hours with a play time, depending on the field and their own typical reservation requirements.
Seems like you really pack them in here.
Yes, a typical weekend we'll run anywhere between 150, 250 people.
Wow. Here we are at the shooting range section of Urban Assault. It's just a little target practice area. Frank's going to demonstrate the action of the paintball gun.
Basically, you can see that
there it goes.
Even though I'm a horrible shot,
Wow,
they're pretty accurate up to about 20 yards.
I see.
You have to arc them a little bit because we do keep the speeds down. Basically, I'm going to try and give you an idea of the rate of fire of one of these semis. So you can pretty much throw a lot of paint downrange if you want.
Wow.
Do you like to try?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Here, let me get this stuff.
Thank you.
So we just down the barrel and pull the trigger.
Have to get used to the arc.
Yes. You're pretty much on there. I mean, you're getting pretty close to those cans.
Maybe we should just aim at that stick.
Yeah.
I'm having better luck with that thing. Shouldn't have said anything.
As I mentioned before, one good rain will take most of this stuff away. This target range has been used all summer. That's why some of the cans look like they're in pretty bad shape. But you can see that there's no paint or any real resemblance that it's ever been shot at before this moment in time.
No, I see that.
The game of paintball not only looks like a lot of fun, but it appears like it would be a great stress reliever. Next up, we'll show you a new and innovative way to prepare a favorite venison treat.
If you're looking for a fishing boat, look no farther. From tournament bass boats to fish and ski boats, we've got them, all powered by Mercury Outboards. Boat Fish Fun Shop, located in Mount Pleasant, specializes in Triton, Ranger, Stroker, and Monarch boats, powered by Mercury and driven by you. Boat Fish Fun Shop is a full-service Mercury dealer with computer hookup to Mercury Parts Department for all Mercury, Mariner, and Mercruiser engines. Our factory-certified technicians offer complete service. Stop in to see us in Mount Pleasant or call 724-547-9499.
The Turtle Tube Sea Anchor is the only self-collapsing, self-contained sea anchor that is guaranteed not to dry rot or mildew, even when stored wet. All safety-conscious boaters know the benefits of a sea anchor, so check out the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor today. For more information, write to the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor Company at P.O. Box 125, Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania 15145, or call 412-734-1758.
Introducing Pete Maltese's Headbreaker Fishing System. The Headbreaker is a patented jig head that offers versatility in jigging or trolling thanks to its two breakaway lower sections. The Headbreaker's design acts as a rudder to stabilize the presentation and brings out the best action of the plastic tail. Each kit contains 10 minis, 5 originals, and 2 huskies. Send check or money order to Pete Maltese and start catching more fish.
Are you tired of telling creative stories about the one that got away? Introducing the Quick Catch Rod Holder, the best improvement for fishing since the fork stick. Quick Catch keeps your expensive rods and reels out of the dirt. With zinc-coated ground pins and rubber-coated rod holder, the Quick Catch Rod Holder is available in 14-inch and 27-inch sizes. To order, send check or money order to P.A. Petrosky Company, 420 Forest Hill Road, Industry, PA 15052. Dealer inquiries welcome. Call the number on your screen for more information.
If you're like me, you're always searching for new ways to prepare food. Today in Pete's Corner, we'll learn how to make venison jerky. Pete's guest, Rytek Kudus, will demonstrate how to prepare this delicious, low-fat treat right in your own home. The simplicity of it will surprise you.
For all you deer hunters out there, we have a new and innovative way to make deer jerky. And to show us how is Dick Kudus.
Right.
Got that one, didn't I, Dick?
Yeah.
Dick, okay, it's all yours, Dick. Show us how to do it now.
We've got some fresh venison here that we had ground up earlier. And what I've done was mixed our jerky seasoning in with it. And there's a little cure in there as well. And what I've done here is I lined this pan. As you can see, it's just a cake pan, and it holds about 5 pounds of meat here. And it's very important to line it with plastic so it comes out quite easily. Don't use tin foil because tin foil is very difficult to get off. Now when you're doing this, be sure that the corners are packed real tightly. You're going to have to work at this a little and probably throw your pan down a few times, but let me take this out for you now.
Is that, when you pack it, does it get a lot of air bubbles in it?
Well, that's exactly what I meant when I said pack your corners good so you don't have any air bubbles there. See, there's a little one there. I didn't do too good a job.
Oh,
okay?
I see. Yeah, I see what you're talking about, right there.
There's a few over there. I should have took more care in just dropping the pan a few times on a hard surface, but see how nice and square this is, how even this is? Now, this is much better than trying to take jerky and make it out of different kinds of pieces of venison. Sometimes you get little piece, long piece, short pieces.
Well, when you use the venison to make the jerky, don't you have to use prime cut pieces to make the...
Well, that's true, and you're usually using up the best cuts, or you could use any kind of cut to make it out of ground meat. And this salt that goes in here keeps this all firm together, plus freezing. And let me show you. I'll slice off a piece or two for you here. Now this is a knife that I'm using here now that's got a serrated edge on it, and it's usually the best type of knife to use.
Now when you cook it, when you bake that, does it fall apart because it is ground meat?
No, the salt that we have in this meat along with the heat, is going to bind all of this together, and it's going to come out in one piece. Just about every jerky that you're buying in these convenience stores all over, it's made out of ground meat. That's what they call restructured meat today. But it's so much easier to take out as much of the fat as you possibly can, and then you don't see it in here. Jerky's a very lean meat. You don't add any fat replacers or fat or anything. It's got to be very, very lean. But I found that the biggest thing of all, that it's not very tough to chew. It's very easy.
Usually the jerky that I've eaten before, it has that like stringy type.
Right. That's cut against the grain, with the grain, all kinds of ways, and this you don't have to worry about.
Any of the grain.
Yeah, right.
And you cook it the same way after you...
Yeah, you could take this thing and put it right in your kitchen oven. All there is to it, just plunk them in. And what you have to do with your kitchen oven is to be sure that you set it on the very lowest point here, just on warm. And if you have to, sometimes even crack the door open a little bit. I like to use a thermometer, baby dial thermometer, and keep it here, somewhere in here, and just try to maintain about 115 and 120 degrees on my jerky inside of the oven, and probably, in 6, 7, 8 hours, you can have a finished product.
Thanks a lot for showing us, and...
Very happy to do it, Pete.
And that is good. That's just the way I like it, too. For more information, call the number on your screen.
Thanks, Pete. The venison jerky looked delicious, and it was so easy to make. When we come back, we'll take you fishing on Lake Erie for steelhead trout.
Youghiogheny Canoe Outfitters has all your canoeing needs for a fun and relaxing day on the Youghiogheny River. We offer canoe rentals and shuttle service from our private lot on Collinsburg Road in West Newton, just 1/2 mile from the trail parking lot on Route 136. Spend a fun day on the river with your friends and family with a little help from Youghiogheny Canoe Outfitters. We also offer restroom facilities, live bait and tackle, and pop and ice machines. Give us a call at 724-872-7585.
Enjoy your time on the water. Whether you're boating, riding your personal watercraft, swimming, fishing, or just relaxing in the sun, an Easy Dock floating dock will enhance your time on the water. The Easy Dock system has it all: rugged, adaptable, reliable, and safe. Constructed with heavy-duty polyethylene, the docks have excellent load capacity with virtually unlimited layout flexibility. Docks, PWC lifts, boat lifts, plus a variety of anchoring systems and accessories make Easy Dock the selection for your dock. For private, commercial, and public use, the Easy Dock system is a simple, low-maintenance, versatile design that provides years of convenient, durable use. The EasyPort Personal Watercraft Lift is a simple drive-on, push-off. EasyPort moves with changing water levels and helps protect the craft from damage caused by wind or wave action. Even beginning PWC operators will find boarding and launching a breeze.
The Turtle Tube Sea Anchor is the only self-collapsing, self-contained sea anchor that is guaranteed not to dry rot or mildew, even when stored wet. All safety-conscious boaters know the benefits of a sea anchor, so check out the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor today. For more information, write to the Turtle Tube Sea Anchor Company at P.O. Box 125, Turtle Creek, Pennsylvania, 15145. Or call 412-734-1758.
In business, image is important. First impressions do make a difference. If your business has a cleaning problem, look to the professionals at Ingram's Cleaning Service. Since 1979, Ingram's Cleaning Service offers customized, consistent quality cleaning services for all types of businesses. Our business is to maintain the image of your business. We offer periodical cleaning schedules, professional workers and supervisors, and, of course, follow-up inspections. In business, customer service is important. Ingram's Cleaning Service can be a silent partner in maintaining your image as a high-quality company. For more information, call area code 412-751-7469.
We make it our business to help our customers maintain a positive, professional image. If you have a cleaning problem, we are the solution.
Anthony Arms and Accessories Shooting Center has Pittsburgh's largest and best selection of firearms, featuring Beretta pistols, shotguns, and outerwear. Beretta is one of the world's oldest and most respected brands. At Anthony Arms and Accessories Shooting Center, you can try a Beretta before you buy in our state-of-the-art 16-position indoor pistol range. We've got a huge selection of shooting accessories, a full-time gunsmith, plus a regular and computerized archery range. Located across from the Allegheny County Airport on Lebanon Church Road. Call for hours and information.
Beretta, a name synonymous with quality, reliability, and versatility for nearly 500 years. What a thrill it is to feel the perfect balance and fine workmanship of the world's finest shotgun. Competitive shooters, upland hunters, and sporting clays enthusiasts appreciate the Beretta S686 Silver Pigeon. With a mobile choke system and high tensile strength barrel steel, the Beretta is unmatched in performance. Joel Etchen Guns is a Beretta USA distributor in Ligonier, Pennsylvania.
Today's segment of On the Water with Fred takes us to the mouth of Walnut Creek on beautiful Lake Erie. Fred and his guest, Bob John, spent the afternoon tube fishing. Tube fishing is not only a very relaxing way to fish, but you have the ability to easily cover quite a bit of area, especially the undisturbed region between the shore fishermen and the boat fishermen. Just wait till you see what they caught.
Well, Bob finally got me out here in the tube, and it sure is relaxing. Boy, the water's just perfect. The lake is laid down. Oh, look, Bob's got one over there. Boy, Bob, that's a nice one.
Hang on there, Fred. Let me get a look at this sucker to see how big he is. Yeah, he's sounding. He's sounding. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this guy in here a second. He doesn't want to come, Fred. He's turning me around. My goodness sakes, look at this. I gotta back crank this guy to keep him from breaking this line loose. All right, he's coming now. He's coming. He's coming. I think we're gonna need a net, or else I'll try to beach him. I'm gonna work my way in.
I'll tell you, in that tube, Bob, I don't know whether he got you or you got him.
I think he's got me. Just be patient with me. Just be patient with me. I did this once or twice before. Hang on. He's coming.
Boy, he sure is a nice one. Oh, man. How much you think he weighs, Bob?
Oh, he's in the 7-pound range.
Boy, he sure is a beauty. Look at the girth on him.
Looks to be like it's a female. And it's a fresh fish. She's just come in here. He's only been in here a few hours. But let's go back out there and see if we can get us another one.
This tubing is sure a different system of fishing. My goodness, you can relax in these tubes. We even have a guy who fell asleep today. Man, Bob, we really move around in these things. The wind catches you, moves you around pretty good.
Yep. Makes it easy to troll.
Oh, it sure does. You cover a lot of different water. You can use a lure in towards shore, out towards open water, and up and down on the banks. And really, you don't bother the other fishermen. I know a lot of them seem to think that we're fishing in their water, but we're out past where they can cast to, and if they hook a fish and he should run out here, you and I can get out of the way.
Well, Fred, one of the things about tubing is you're down at the fish's level, and he doesn't feel like you're an intruder. Many times I've seen fish come up and actually stay right in front of me and just look me over. Moving my legs under the water very slowly does not spook them. The tube doesn't spook them. And one of the great advantages of the tube is the fact that you are at the fish's level and you're not disturbing him in any way.
What I like is how clear this water is. We've been seeing emerald shiners swimming back and forth all day by the thousands. No wonder the trout are coming in here. There's all kind of feed in here for them.
Well, they're not coming in to feed.
No, they're coming in after
They're coming in to make
the
love.
stream.
They're coming in to make
yeah,
love.
Yeah.
This is a CO2 cartridge life jacket here. It's not sanctioned by the Coast Guard, but it certainly will help you in the event that anything happens to your tube out there. All you have to do is pull this little red tab, and it will self-inflate because of the CO2 cartridge in there. One of the most important things about tubing is safety.
Is a tube in more than one compartment, Bob?
Yes, the tube has two sections in here. This is your main bladder, and this is a safety bladder up in here. And in the event that you have a problem here, you always rely on this additional compartment.
And then you have to watch the wind and
yes, you want
the
to
weather forecast.
You want to be sure that the wind's going to blow you to shore, not out to sea.
Yeah, we don't want to end up in Canada waters. We certainly appreciated you showing us about the tubes, and I know it was a lot of effort getting me out into one of these things as big as I am, but I'll tell you what, I sure did appreciate it. I really enjoyed it.
Well, we're going to have you again.
Well, appreciate that.
Well, that's a different method of fishing. That concludes today's show. If you have any questions about today's show, or you have a fish story to tell, please contact us by dialing the telephone number on your screen. On behalf of the entire staff that worked to bring you this program, I'm Diane Duffy. Hope to see you next week on the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide.
Thanks for watching. We hope to see you next week on the Western Pennsylvania Outdoor Guide.